came. It was to answer a call.
Hey, what's going on everybody? ScottDogGaming here. Thank you very much for joining us. As you can see, we're playing a new game, a game called Tharsis. Now, this is, I believe, in early access at this moment in time. Let's just have a little look at what the Steam page can tell us. It's, well, maybe it's not necessarily in early access. It's just not quite officially released with everything that's due to come. Obviously, missions are coming soon. Now, this is a game developed by Choice Provisions. It's an interesting one. It's a dice-based game where you are essentially trying to get to Mars, or at least get to answer a communication, as we saw in the intro there, from Mars. So a mysterious signal originating from the Tharsis region of Mars sets on a frantic mission. Who sent it and why? Impossible questions, but in them lie the key to humanity's survival. Good lord, that's loud. So we're going to give this a go. Welcome. This briefing will give you an idea of how to command the crew and utilize functions on the Akatomi. The journey is about halfway over, but it's still useful to have a refresher course. Your ultimate goal, reach Mars. So we've got 10 weeks to reach Mars. We've got a crew, we've got our ship, and the health levels of our ship up here. We've got our food stock, we've got our assists, and we've got a few more bits and pieces, and this is going to tell us about our crew. So, the Akatomi has a staff of 6, however the rest of the crew are busy right now. The ship itself consists of 8 modules, each with its own use. The integrity of your ship, the red marks indicate the amount of damage the events will do. So as you can see, we've got one event happening here. It's got one little red square, so it's going to do 1 damage to our ship, and these are the ship's health points. If you get down to 0 damage, kaboom. Food. The food keeps the crew active by replenishing their dice. Stress. So obviously stress is on the left. I'm not entirely sure what happens when that gets full, but I'm guessing not good news. Health. Health is on the right. This is how many hit points you have. Dice. Obviously the maximum here is 5 dice. This person has 4. So this shows how many dice a crew member rolls on their turn. The available dice increase by 1 each time that crew member is used. Events. Reducing the repair value to the 0 will remove the event, otherwise the damage will be applied each turn. Repairs needed, so we need 1. We need to roll a 1 on our dice. Hazards. If we roll a 3, something will happen. End of turn damage, as we just said, is that 1 red blip. Select a crew member first, then click directly on the module. Choose deploy to confirm the movement. So we're going to choose cross, and we're going to go to the pantry. So there we go. Off you go. Good lord, this is so loud. Look at this, I can open and close this thing, how exciting. Okay, this is where you specifically direct the crew and get work done. So as you can see, there's someone working in here. Benzene tank inspection and pressure fluctuation has been detected in the pantry. Worth checking, as long-term exposure to benzene or C6H6 can lead to immunotoxicity and eventually leukemia. Nice. Module view. This is where you specifically detail the crew. So rolling. Dice can be used to roll the ship and the crew. Sorry, dice can be used to help the ship and the crew. Dice can be rolled again, but re-rolls are limited. So we can roll our dice. What do we get? Okay, we've got some good dice here. So hazards. These represents danger to the crew. If the dice match the indicated numbers, orange is injury. The crew member loses 1 health. Status, the dice is stuck and cannot be re-rolled. Void, the dice is lost. Assist is automatically used to prevent these hazards. So if we'd have rolled a 3, we've got an assist up here. That would have meant that we could have re-rolled that one. Okay. Events are completed when the repair value is reduced to 0, thus preventing harm to the ship or crew. Okay, Place a die here. So, okay, what we're going to do is place the 4 there. Okay, event complete. So we've managed to get the 1 that we need from our dice to remove the event. Now each person can do some more things. So this person can get us 1 food. Place a die in this slot to activate the effect. Immediately, dice must follow the rules indicated to be used. So we required a 1. We've got 1 food from that. So as you can see, we've got an additional food up here. Now we can place 1 over here, and that gives us 4 extra food. So as you can see, we've got lots of food over here. Each die placed here gains a research point. You can spend research points on these things here. Spend research points to get an instant benefit. Get different projects for 1 research point. So down the bottom here, I can hit this. It'll refresh all these bits and pieces. So we're going to put this one in there, and we can finish our deployment. So there we go. Detecting new events. So we finished that first turn. That doesn't sound good. It really doesn't sound good. Holy crap.
We had prepared for any disaster. For every disaster. Not all of them at once. We can't turn back, but how can we go on?
Cluster of micrometeoroids have crippled the Akatomi and killed 2 crew. J-Cos has been ejected into space, and Mappia Musgrave has suffered a fatal injury. Your new goal: survive. So, we're on our own now. Our ship has 4 health. We've got crew members dotted all around the ship. We've got 2 events happening now. Each one of our crew members has a special ability. So, if our captain is in a module and it happens to have other people in, if we can activate that special ability, all of the members in that area, in that module, will get an extra dice. Silver, 1 reroll. Kyla up here, 1 health to crew in all modules, and our mechanic over here +1 to ship health. Now, if you look, when I click on the captain, all these red modules, if we were to send the captain from here all the way to this end one, each one of these would damage our health, because we've got an event that we need to get past first of all. So if I move silver, I can't move to this end one because I will take some damage, but we've got 4 dice. I think we need to try and take care of the... Let's have a think about this. Let's get the doctor into the food. If we get a 4 and a 3, I think that's a void, so that is going to really impede us. But we can't take any damage, so we're going to need the dice from the captain over here, I think. We need 7 from 2 dice. Don't know if this is the right way to go about this. The captain's only got 1 die. We're going to struggle to get 27. Let's send... We don't really want to get 1 health hit to everybody, so let's send our mechanic into here first of all. Let's roll the dice. So we need to get 27. We got 5 and a 2. So can't really afford the 1 health hit, but I think we're going to have to take it. I'm going to re-roll this 2. And we got another 5. That's good news. So that's down to 17. We're going to finish our deployment here. Okay. We're going to get Kyla in here because we can't really afford to lose the health. We can't afford a 4 or 2. We got 4. We're going to avoid that. So we can now put that in there. Now I'm going to have to re-roll. I need a 5 or a 6. I've got 2. That is not great. So we can't finish this one, which is bad news. I probably should have held off and looked at trying to take something else on here, but we're going to finish the deployment here. Now we've got a problem. We've got a real problem. We need to get 17. Let's try and get 17 with these 4 dice. I think we've got to do that. Here we go. Now that's good news. Now we can we can clear this one up, avoid the 4 health, or we can re-roll. I don't think we can. I mean, we've got 2 re-rolls. You know what? Let's go. That one's held, isn't it? We can't do anything with that. You know what? Let's not risk it. We could get a 1. Let's just get rid of the event. It's not great. It means we lose a dice. But event complete. We've done that one. Now, it's all down to the captain, who only gets 1 dice. If we get a 3 or a 4, we fail this and lose food. We get a 3 and a 4, we're screwed. We got 1. Just about enough to repair. Not great news. It means we don't lose any food. But literally, at the end of this turn, we've got no benefit at all. We can't get anything extra.
Turning sour. The crew's and my own. But if I can't lead them, we're all dead. I need to get it together.
Okay, so at the end of each turn, you then have something called a choice. Choose a side project to perform, but be aware it may have negative consequences. The severity of the choices are influenced by the stress of the crew, so keep them mentally healthy. To sift through some buggy code one more, I'm going to smash my fist through the monitor. So over here we'll get +2 assists, but we'll lose 1 damage to the ship. We're currently on 4. Over here we get 1 extra food, which gives us 3 dice, I think, for each food. That might be worth taking on. Why don't you listen to me? We need food and we need it now. I think we're going to have to choose this one. Take 1 damage to the ship either way. Okay, so we've now got some food. So what we can do is give the captain some food. That gives us 3 dice. He's got quite a lot of health over here, so I'm going to put this one over here. Okay, so now we've got some people with some dice, which is good news, but now we've got 2 warnings, and both of which could do damage to the ship. Over here we've got 1 that potentially could result in an injury as well. Let's start with... He's only got the 1 die. Let's start with... this one here, I think. If we can get this one out of the way quickly, that would be great. Gonna re-roll. Oh, that's not what we wanted at all. Okay. Let's finish our deployment there. That hasn't gone as well as I hoped. You know, I'm going to send the... You know what? No, we're not. I was going to send the captain in, but let's send... She's only got 2. I've got to send the captain in. I've got no choice. Only because of the health levels. If she'd have gone in and got injuries, would have been in serious bother. So we're going to pick up an injury, so that's 1 health down, but we add up to exactly 15, which is good news. Okay. So we don't get any extra dice from the captain, but we do get rid of this event, which means we stop 1 damage. Now, I don't see... What will this give us in here, I wonder? Increased assists. We don't really want those. We could do with some food. You know what? Let's send... Problem is, I'm not going to get past. I'm not going to get past 6 with this 1. You know, I need to then get fortunate enough to get 6. Let's send the... I mean, maybe I could take the 1 damage to the ship. Maybe I could leave him in here. We're not going to get a double, so we're not going to... Oh, rubbish. I didn't mean to do that. Maybe I can leave him in here. If I get a 5 with this die, I can recover the ship from 1 damage. Let's try it. That's a 1. We've got another chance. Oh, crap. We've got nothing there. Let's put that in the research option. And now we're going to lose 1 health anyway. So, I mean, we could get down here and we can recover the health and get some assists, but probably based on die, we want... can recover health in here, but it would only be to the person in there. We could regain dice in life support. We can harvest food over here, which might not be a bad option to get us some food. So here we go. Just after food here. Okay. So I could put one in here, and that would give me 1 health back to the doctor. Can I take it out of there? No, I can't. So we've only got 1 reroll remaining. We need 2 of the same dice to get... Come on. Yes, that is a right old result. So as you can see over here, we've got some food. Unfortunately, we got a 3 again. Now I can't do anything with the 3. It's a waste of a dice, but there we go. So impending damage. We're going to take 1 hit to our ship. Oh, I forgot that they remain. That's not great.
I let my fear get the better of me, but the others have proven me wrong. I'm proud of how the crew has come together. I think we might actually have a chance.
Okay. We're all a mess. We need to perk up. Just look at the bunch of droopy-eyed overpaid losers who couldn't turn a wrench to save our lives. We get 1 dice for all, but lose 2 health. The ship is in a bad way. We need to do something about it. We gain 2 to the ship, but all lose, or these 2 lose 1 die. I'm going to have to go with that. I can't afford to lose people now. Let's get the food over here. And finish this one. Okay. Well, I would go as far to say as we are buggered already. Okay. So we can hopefully take care of this one by getting 6. That stops 1 damage to the ship. But then we still need to stop another one. The captain's over here and should be able to stop this one. But could get injured in the process. Mechanic is over here and needs to get 26. We need to take care of this one. So let's start with you. And just hope here. I didn't realise you only had the 1 die. I thought these were dice. I got confused. That is not good news. Let's re-roll. We need a high number. Okay. Okay. We are in serious bother here. We're down to 20. Okay. I need you to take care of this one. Need a 6. Oh, we've got it, but we've got to use both dice, which is a bit of a shame. Okay, we're back on 4 damage. Doctor could get down here. If she gets 2 6s, we can stop this one. But so that feels unlikely. Let's tell you what. We're not going to take care of this one, even if we put the doctor in there. So we've got to use the doctor, the captain on this one. Got no choice. It's a good score. I think it's a little late to do that, but we'll put it in there. That basically means you can move past events without taking damage. Okay. That one's complete. So at least we're going to survive another turn. But we've only got this person. They've only got 1 in here. They're going to take damage either way. So, Doc, what have you got for us? If you get 2 6s, you might stop this one. But you'll also take 2 damage. So this probably feels a bit silly, but here we go. You got nothing useful there. Okay. We're in serious bother here. So we're going to take 3 damage. Those 2 things are going to remain. We've got no food. We're going to die.
I've checked our food stores, and it looks grim. we ever reach Mars.
+1 dice for all crew, lose 2 health. If we lose 2 health, Silver is dead. +1 to the ship, lose +10 stress for these two. Got to take that one, I've got no choice. Limit supplies aboard, all we can do is maintain our strength for the long trip to Mars. There's another option, the body of Mapier is still in the medical bay, has been well preserved. What's important is the mission or humanity. So we could eat the food and we get 2 extra dice. We have no choice. We genuinely have no choice. Look at their faces. Oh my lord. We could kill someone to get more food. Oh my god. Okay, we are in serious bother here. Right, we need a 20. We need a 20 over here. Again, if we get a 6 on this one, we're... Oh man. Right, okay. Let's start with this. Look at our dice now, covered in blood. And we could repair the ship. We could repair the ship by 3, which is the damage. But that's not going to help us in the long run. You know what? Sod this. Let's go for it. Okay. Doc, you're on this. Okay, we avoid the injury. And we've got enough to repair this event. Okay. Good, good. We are barely hanging on in there. Right, what about you? Got to try and stop this one. Got no choice. Don't think it matters what dice we... Oh, it does. They have to equal the same... Ah, balls. Okay, so we can put this one down here. And I think that means we can repair our ship. Oh no, we need another point. Okay. At least we're taking care of that event. So 2 damage. We need to stop 2 damage with you, Captain. You're going to take a hit to health. But you need to finish this one. You've got no choice but to solve this problem. Oh, that is the worst possible roll you could have got. We need a 10 from 3 dice. Oh, you lucky bugger. Okay. And that we can't really do anything with. What we could do is use this to shuffle our bits and pieces. That puts us down to... Okay. Can get 2 assists. And then we can't use the 4 still. That's not helped us in the slightest. So let's finish the deployment there. Leave that. So we managed to stop that. But everyone's going to take 1 health hit. Which means we have lost...
A transmission arrived. Not from Earth, but from Mars. From Tharsis. An impossible signal from an impossible source. Is this what we're searching for? Who's transmitting this signal? Was there another mission to Mars? One sent before ours?
Intriguing.
Or is the message coming from someone else?
Well, I don't know. Well, we've lost the captain, have we? I think. So we've got some choices here. None of which are good. So none of which are good at all. If we take this, 20% stress for all crew, they're all mental already. This one, we lose our mechanic. This one, we lose Silver. got to go for this one. Okay. And, well, enjoy, everybody. You know what? Let's leave that there for next round. Okay. We are so screwed here. I mean, like, so screwed. Let's get... You know what? Let's get the doctor up here because of the one less die. Here we go. Look at those bloody dice. Oh, minging. Let's get the 5 in there. We're going to have a reroll. That is good news. It's going to give us some assists. That's going to give the doctor some more health. Okay. Event complete. Well done, Doc. We've dealt with 1. 22 here. We have got full dice, but some will get potentially voided. But we've got those 2 assists. That's helped a lot. Phew! We've dealt with that one. Now, Silver, it's all on you. If you could die here, if that happens, I really apologise. Ooh. Okay, so now we can re-roll. And if we get high numbers, that seems like a wise idea to get the extra health for all our crew. We've finished all of the events this week. What I'm going to do, we're 6 weeks to Mars. We're going to leave it here.
That suit, it's designed for the Ectomi. Nobody has them but us. So who are they? And where did they get them?
We're going to leave it here because I don't want to ruin the game if you're thinking about again it. This is just a let's try. If you want to see more of this, please let me know in the comments. Hit the like button. Tell me that you want to see more of it, and I will carry on creating on this series. If you don't, if you want to go purchase the game, it is available on Steam. It's available for £7.25. I'm not sure what that is in dollars, but if you like the look of it, go and check it out. It is available. As you can see, I like it. There's a lot of choices to make, none of which are particularly good. And as you can see, things are going a bit insane. People are stressed out. They're eating each other. It's all a bit minging. So, thank you very much for watching. Please hit the like button, subscribe button. Follow us on Twitter at ScottDogGaming. See you again soon. Thank you.
If you wanna see some crazy and also lazy, then you should meet me and my friends. Even though we got no money, we're sure as hell funny. Yeah, everything's better with them. We're just like ooh, ooh, ooh. We don't worry about tomorrow. We just ooh, ooh, ooh. What we wanna do tonight. Waking up at sundown, the world's our playground, and we don't even have to pretend. Every time we're together, it doesn't get better, and every day's like a weekend. We're just like ooh, ooh, ooh. We don't worry about tomorrow. We just ooh, ooh, ooh. What we wanna do tonight. So don't tell me how to act or how I should be. All we wanted is to be free. We don't wanna be like you. We just like a little crazy, and we're following our heartbeats. We don't wanna be like you. Got the boombox blasting and we're just laughing. The neighbors try to shut us down, but you know they can't blame us for acting shameless. Now we just like to have some fun. We're just like ooh, ooh, ooh. We don't worry about tomorrow. We just ooh, ooh, ooh. What we wanna do tonight before we all grow old. So don't tell me how to act or how I should be. All we wanted is to be free. We don't wanna be like you. You see, we just like a little crazy, and we're following our heartbeats. We don't wanna be like you. Yeah. shoot.